No.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
We got that going. A little
All you wrestling fans, we're sorry we're a little bit late, but we had some technical difficulties, and I'm not going to mention who. One of them is bald.
Well, I might have had difficulties, but I think the elder bald guy was a little late getting out our notification this morning.
I had to text him again and tell him it's Wednesday.
It's tough, man. It's tough.
These days they just mix together. I don't know what day is what, and I barely have it together. Sorry, guys. I appreciate the constant.
Start using
updates.
The kid for the excuse.
It
goes a lot further in life.
The old retired guy had to remind you. That's crazy.
Well, you don't have anything else going on. You got to keep me focused. I appreciate it.
Today, Marty?
What?
Are you going to go golfing today?
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah. Played yesterday at Westlake and played the day before at Westlake.
Yeah, so, I heard Westlake. I got an invite to go play Westlake, and I just said no because I don't want to play. But it seemed like that was one of the only courses, if not the only course, that opened back up for the
packed. Over 150 people the last 3 days.
Wow.
Yeah.
I haven't played out there since they reopened it.
It's nice. They did a good job.
Hey, while we're on the topic of golf, I did have, I don't know if you would call it a complaint, but Gary Thacker did tell me that we talk a little too much about golf on the wrestling podcast.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the Gary Thacker?
The Gary. Yeah.
We got to get him on our podcast.
Yeah. Well, I apologize for all the non-golf fans, but if you are a golf fan, I want to plant this seed. I really hope to, I've wanted to do it last year. It just didn't get done. I would love to do it this year. If you are a golfer and you are listening to this podcast and you pay attention to Northern Illinois wrestling, send me an email, send me a message that you'd be interested in coming and out and playing a round of golf together. And we'll see if we can get a good enough group together to have like a little mini golf outing, or if enough people reached out, we could have a real fun event. So if you listen to the podcast and you play golf, reach out, let me know. And we'd love to set something up because we do love golf and we also love wrestling. And it's one of the perks of being in the Midwest. In the wintertime, you focus on wrestling. In the summertime, you get outside, you work out, and you play some golf.
And you don't have to be good.
Yeah.
Just come play golf.
Well, you better be good. I'm not playing with you. You're not good because I don't want to watch you chase your ball around.
Who are you talking about? Me?
No, just anybody. I'm not.
Whoever it is, they can play with me. I have no problem.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, you guys can hit trees together.
We can just do a scramble. That makes it easy for everybody.
Exactly. Yeah. I'm up on that's perfect.
That's my favorite idea of golf anymore. I don't like playing my own ball.
Yeah. Well, I love one thing I wish golf outings did were more 2-man scrambles as opposed to 4-man scrambles. Obviously, 4-man scrambles, everybody cheats. 2-man scrambles, more competitive, and everybody can keep track of other people's score. So if there's ever a situation where we have an outing, I want to do a 2-man scramble. You could, just because I just feel like that would be more fun and more competitive. And
you could even change it up. Every 6 holes, you have a different partner for the next set.
Yeah. Well, that's how I play when we go out and play with the older guys. We just switch up the teams, but an outing might be a little bit difficult. But either way,
one more thing before we get away from golf.
Okay.
So we have a committee of the guys we play with, and I brought up this thing that everybody should have to putt out every putt this year, every putt.
Ooh.
And they're like, well, God, I don't know how we're going to get that done. Well, the first day we played golf, guess what I did? I took a putt. So that blew that out of the water. So
what's your gimme range?
A golf club or a putting club, which is quite a bit. I'm
Do you have,
thinking about getting a belly putter.
Yeah, one of those Adam Scott ones.
All right,
Makes
let's
sense.
talk wrestling.
All right, yeah, let's get into wrestling.
Yeah.
It's state week. Everybody's gearing up, getting ready for the state tournament. We have a lot of kids in the area that are going to state. Some kids that were supposed to go to state are not going to state now. We can chat about that. Some of the guys that are going from the area, I guess, we got a couple from Belvedere North. We got Bryson Tennyson, Belvedere. We got Landon Van Acker. Up in Hononegah, we got 4 guys: Jackson Olson, Rocco Cassiope, Bruno Cassiope, and Brody Sindel. Remind me if I'm missing too many. Obviously, we got a lot of people, and I'm going off the top of my head. Out west, Lena Winslow. We've got 4 guys. We got Eli Larson, Jeremiah Luke. They got more than 4. I got to look this up. I don't want to miss out, but they've got a potential, again, just like Hononegah. Lena Winslow's got an opportunity for 3 state champions in a row, weight class wise.
What do you mean? Hononegah could be 4.
They could be 4.
If the one kid wrestles hard.
They could be
He's
4,
gonna
but
have to wrestle really hard right away.
No kid,
Yeah.
right?
He did no favors.
Yeah,
Right.
but before we get into that, because I do want to talk about that. So they got some guys that are going. They got some really good guys looking to win state. Down south, we got some kids from Byron, Brody Stein, Will Julian. I think Doc, I forget his first name. He's qualified. Again, good opportunities for those guys to get on the podium. Oregon got the Benish. We got. I'm trying to think. They got Benish. They have a couple others. Again, one is not. I don't know. I got to look it up. So, and then Rockford East, they got 3 qualifiers.
Yeah.
Really, yeah.
They lost 1 qualifier, Ty Smart, to DQ of the sectional finals match. A little unfortunate that that happened.
Winnebago has a kid, Cam Whitehead.
Cam Whitehead, I just posted about him. And then obviously I could go further with down south with Sterling Newman guys and some more.
Freeport just conference, they had a couple kids, right?
Yeah, Freeport got Trey Diddick down for sure. He's down there. He's going to be looking to get to the top. So the area is well represented as individuals. I'm really excited about this year's success wise. I think this could be a really good year. Starting with let's start with Hononegah. I know we are heavy Hononegah podcast when we're talking about the conference because Marty and all of us know a lot, but about the Hononegah team. But to start in Jackson Olson's bracket situation, I think is actually the best thing for him because Jackson Olson is a guy that rises to that occasion. And if you're that guy, if you're, I think it was Foster, I think he's going to feed into Foster, like any of those guys that feed into you. I don't know if you want that guy that early in the state tournament.
Well, yeah, I agree. He just has a hell of a first round match. The kid from Montini, right?
Yeah, Ruschetti.
I mean, did they wrestle at the Dvorak at all?
I don't think so.
I was surprised that he has 10 losses.
No, they did. They wrestled in the finals of the Dvorak. What am I talking about? Let me double check. But yeah, he lost to Rossetti. Yeah. But either way, I mean, that's the thing about losses. You
gotta beat, if you're gonna be the state champ, you gotta beat that kid probably sooner or later. So right off the bat, and
Bobby Rossetti beat Jackson Olson in the finals 4-1.
Yeah,
right. So
it's anybody.
Yeah. So, and in this situation, like I said, I mean, Jackson Olson's that guy that he's a wild one, and he's definitely the one that has the least amount of pressure. I think if everybody looks at the weight class and the state bracket at 126, you look at it and you go, oh, Bobby Rossetti's going to win. He's going to wrestle Lucas Foster, and then he's going to wrestle Havercleave. Well, it's like, but Jackson Olson, nobody gets to sleep on because he's so dangerous and so tough to wrestle. It's like, dude, I think he's in the perfect position for a guy like him.
I agree.
And to win a state title that way, going into some of the things that I wish that we would focus on a little bit more, or a way to figure out how to encourage. But man, what a way to win a state title. right? Like I won state. You'd much rather have the ability to say I won state with the hardest path. I feel like it's the bragging rights of being courageous for the path of least resistance, I guess. But
I think in the state of Illinois, almost every path is hard.
It's hard. Yeah.
it is
Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah.
definitely at some certain weight classes.
Yeah.
As we were looking, another Hananiga guy that had a good win this weekend, Bruno Cassiope, he defeats Royce Lopez. And that was perfect for him because it switches him. It puts him on the opposite side of Liam Kelly. Now Liam Kelly and Royce Lopez are on the top side.
What was the score of that match?
I'd have to look it up. But yeah, it was close. I mean, obviously it was different. It changed from the Montini or the Marmion tournament.
Right.
So Marmion tournament,
That was
Royce won
early in the year, and he won what, overtime maybe?
Yeah, something like that. And
well, I think Cassiope, since what did he finish at Ironman? Third, fourth?
yeah, somewhere around there. I think he
I mean,
lost
I
to
think-
Liam Kelly.
Since then, he's kind of
Feeling good.
yeah. You
Well,
know,
isn't that the beauty of the season, right? The season is really like the progression is happening at some programs, right? Where they're, you see a result at the beginning of the year, and then you start to see the season kind of unfold. You get used to the weight class, you get used to cutting weight, you get used to all the things, and then you get focused on, certain developmental things. Is great.
Unlike the Hawkeyes. Sorry about that.
Yeah, unlike the Hawkeye.
I just slipped out of my mouth.
Yes.
Guys,
So-
everybody.
You
we're
saying
going
they,
the opposite way right now.
Yeah, but that's a great situation for Bruno. I think I'm looking, I really, I'm looking forward to seeing how that one unfolds. But Bruno's got a really good spot in the bracket, so he should be able to do that. And then obviously Brody Sindel is a huge favorite at 175 3A, but there's obviously going to be guys that are going to try to take him out. So should be interesting. And then Rocco is the favorite, right? Rocco came off of just a tremendous season last year as a state champ, and then this year doing so well at the Ironman, doing so well at the Borac, and so on and so forth. So I think right now they got 3 favored wrestlers to get to the state finals, which is super impressive if they can get just those 3. And if Jackson Olsen can figure out a way to win those matches, putting 4 in the finals would be one of the most impressive things from a small area program like Hananiga. That'd be really
Can you
cool.
mention public school?
Yeah.
Public school, kids who live in their district.
Well, either way, even if it wasn't, I think the feat of putting 4 in the finals would be pretty positive. But I'm more specifically talking about out this way because just the wrestling is so up and down out here, and the numbers are hit or miss every year. Some high school programs have 50 to 60 kids on the team, and then sometimes they have 10 to 20. So it's like just to represent the Northern Illinois area like that is really, really good. And then that goes along with, let's get into the single A stuff, the Lena Winslow team. And the fact that they have 3 guys, 1 returning state champ, 1 returning state finalist, and another guy who's been pretty dominant all year. They are set up to really put a good group. And again, they're a public school. They're all Stockton kids, I believe. The kids, because I'm pretty sure all the kids are Stockton kids, but they co-op between Stockton and Lena. But either way, the super. Let me look through their. Let's see, 190 Eli Larson, 215 Oliver McPeak, and then Jeremiah Luke at 285. So I mean, if that, again, it's just such a cool thing if multiple programs in the area were able to put multiple kids in the state finals. I think it would just be a great testament to where we're at right now as far as talent wise. Yeah, I'm excited about it. What else you guys got? You guys will be down. So Marty, you're going down to Champaign today
To check out the golf course, just to see
to
what's
check
going
out
on there.
McName's. You'll be down. You're doing weigh-ins.
Yeah, I'll leave tomorrow morning, 6 a.m. Head down.
Okay, and you'll be there for weigh-ins. You excited about? Did you do that last year?
Yeah. Yep. Done it the last couple of years now.
So now, are you in charge of skin checks? Are we going to make sure that there are no issues
No,
with skin
it's-
checks?
Dr.
I'll
McName.
tell you, down there, they don't mess around. If there's a question, you go straight to the doctor.
Yeah.
You have final say. There's none of this, oh, we had the right form, but they didn't want, you see
It will be
doctor and
this.
they make
It will be a
choice.
very interesting. It will be a very interesting first weigh-in. That's for sure. If all of a sudden some individuals aren't able to wrestle, they change their
Well,
mind.
I mean, it's happened.
Yeah, it's possible for sure. Going into, I think we could talk about it. Obviously, East had a good performance at sectionals. They got three qualifiers.
Yeah,
It could have been four. Dana Wixon, Ty Smart were in the finals, and then let me look up. I forget the Onafor. Is that the name? Onafor?
I think so. Is that their 13-pounder or something? 20?
Yeah, Rockford East. Let's see. Oh, I thought it was 13. It's not 13. No.
20?
It has to be 20. No, come on. Is it 6? 2A 120.
Mm-hmm.
These are things.
Dan, will we have a meeting between rounds?
We will. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Yeah.
Make
Make sure we're on the same page for
Right.
broadcasting later.
Yep, I agree with that.
I mean, I don't know who would have complained about us last year. We were up far away from everyone in our own row at media.
Right.
Nobody did.
There's no complaints.
Our energy provided some, for the listeners at home.
Yeah. No complaints. I was just messing with you guys a little bit.
It's kind of nice to have the quarterfinals all
Walters
together.
was our photo guy, right? He was the guy going down getting the photos, interviewing. So I mean,
yeah,
it worked out really well. He's
all
a
right.
good athletic director.
So yeah, 2A 113, Sebastian Abwe. But again, I was just looking for him, and I didn't see him.
It's not
Oh,
good.
right there. Okay, they have Rockford East is RFES. I did not see that. Sebastian Abwe at 13. They have Victor Onafore, 132, and then Dana Wixon at 150. All good guys. And then they had Ty Smart was in the finals at the Geneseo sectional, and he got what's the technical term? What, misconduct?
well, yeah, he got DQ'd for misconduct, I believe, is what I read.
Yeah. And I watched the video. I think obviously I say this a lot, but wrestling is such an emotional sport. The people that are governing it they have to consider the emotions of the athletes. I think. I know it is the responsibility of an athlete to keep their head straight and not allow themselves to veer into that. But it looked like a situation where after you penalized the kid for the unnecessary roughness, I felt like it would be a good opportunity for the ref to be like, hey, listen,
Step in.
cut it out. Otherwise, I'm going to call you again and you're going to get kicked out. Like, I feel like that would have been helpful. I mean, if I'm coaching, I might even take a timeout. If I know the kid and he's a hothead and he's getting a little too emotional, I'd probably try to figure out a way to stop it. But it does suck. It's unfortunate that he doesn't get to go down and wrestle. Tough.
So
kid.
he was in the finals.
Yes.
Yeah.
And got DQ'd in the finals. So he was automatically already going to state.
Yeah.
They just don't DQ him from the match. They DQ him from the whole tournament.
It'd be for misconduct. Yeah.
God, that's harsh.
Was he winning?
I would assume he wasn't winning, but I would have to look up the match sequence on track. But I would assume. I mean, you rarely ever throw. I mean, I would throw an extra club every once in a while, even if I'm winning. But I guess. I think you tend to get a little bit more emotional when you're losing.
Yeah, well, you never know. I mean, if the other kid was losing, and maybe he provoked him a little bit.
Well, that was the word on the street was that right before the club there was a headbutt from the other kid that caused him to bleed. So again, that's kind of where these situations, I just wish the adults would be like, okay, we
Right.
don't want this to happen. How do we navigate this?
Right.
And
I would have guessed they probably had 2 officials.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, at some point, someone should step in and make sure, hey, let's take a
Is he
second.
a senior?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
No.
but his journey's been pretty good. I think I remember
He was a place winner last year, right?
place winner or qualifier. I'm pretty sure. I know Wixon placed. I think he did as well. They were both right there. But I remember seeing him when he was a freshman, and I was like, man, this kid, he's pretty good. And so, yeah, I mean, he's definitely progressed. Hopefully it works out for him in the off season, and he continues to compete and create some opportunities for himself. But very unfortunate situation for him. But the tournament will continue, and so I'm excited. I got a couple. There's a couple guys other from the area that obviously are wrestling out east, right at Marion. We got Brendan Narden, we got Jimmy Masney. They're out there. This is going to be a great state tournament for Narden. I'm really looking. He hasn't got to wrestle that much. He's had some injuries this year, but he's going to be looking. I mean, if he gets to, let me show you the 2A50 match, but he's on the top side with Knox for base, and then on the bottom side is Aiden Arnett from IC Catholic. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Aiden Arnett. He's really good. He's only lost to Wyatt Medlin a couple times. You guys familiar with Wyatt Medlin? Obviously nationally ranked, just a stud. But yeah, I'm looking forward to his tournament. Jimmy's been wrestling basically the number 2 ranked kid in the state the last 4 weeks or whatever, and the
gap's gotten bigger.
Yeah, he pinned him in a minute and a half. This kid's going to the University of Illinois to wrestle, and he's getting pinned in a minute and a half.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Jimmy. I mean, honestly, Jimmy's a special athlete, and he is so big and so strong. He was in the gym the other day, and he just lifted me up like a little baby and just carried me around. It's so
gonna make a great heavyweight in college.
Yeah,
maybe, or just a perfect 97 pounder. I think he's gonna be a perfect 97.
Look at what they did to their heavyweight at Iowa State.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Right. That's how. And he'll probably stick around.
But have you seen Rocky Elam in person?
Not in person, but I've seen him.
He's super big. Super big. He could easily be ahead of me. Yeah. So I feel like he's going to be just a perfect 197 pounder. Heavyweight is definitely a possibility if he grows, but I think 197 will be like, he'll be.
When you get into college, they have a tendency to help you grow.
Yeah.
You look at the football players.
Yeah, we will see, but he's dominating this year. So yeah, just a lot of good stuff in the area that I'm excited about. The season has been long, and this is what it's all about.
Pretty short when you're not coaching.
Yeah, right. It goes by quicker.
It goes by very quick. Yeah.
Yeah, way quicker.
Yeah, podcasting definitely makes it a little bit of the same type of a grind. Sometimes you forget when Wednesday comes around and stuff, but you just got to keep going. Now, here's another thing that we've been talking about. Jim was talking. Jim was talking about that he wanted Snow. He wanted Snow to be around for the state tournament, and I was like, no, there's been some good years in the past that the weather was nice. So it looks like this is going to be a pretty good weather weekend.
Right. Walk around campus, see some things in between sessions. Oh my God, it's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
Get a little golf in.
Yeah. I really hope, that whole strip, I don't know if it's gotten better or not. Remember that strip used to have like all the restaurants. People just walk from assembly down to the restaurants.
Yep.
I don't know if that Hooters has been out of business for like a couple years. I wonder if they switched and added and put something there.
I don't think they've done anything there, but there's a couple other establishments going like south that are great. Good food and stuff. Yeah. in the hotel that we stay at, right by the Holiday Inn, there's a nice restaurant right there. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a great setup. You can walk to it. You know, you can walk to Assembly Hall. There's nothing better than Assembly Hall in the state tournament.
Yeah, and especially being able
I'm a
to.
little biased, but yeah.
No, I love it. I mean, I love it, especially when the weather's nice. It's a fun weekend. It almost makes you wish that the state tournament was always pushed back a little further, just
Right.
so that you could guarantee positive weather.
Right.
You know,
There is no guarantee in positive weather, though.
Sure, but the further you get in March, don't you think it's pretty good?
Oh, undoubtedly, yeah, for sure.
And that's one of the, I think that's one of the reasons why, St. Louis NCAA tournament is so much fun, because it's towards the end of the March. The weather's better. If they have all the restaurants now, you're not driving anywhere. You're literally just walking around, talking to people, interacting with people, going to wrestling, going to eat, going to wrestling, going to eat,
And it's centrally located in the United States. And it's in the somewhat Midwest, where wrestling is like unbelievable. Yeah, I agree. I wish it would be there every year.
It should just be there every year.
Yeah.
Well, it is coming back in 2 years, I think. I think it's 2 years. I think it goes Ohio, then Minnesota, then St. Louis.
Minnesota will be fun.
Yeah. But again, Minnesota in March, man, maybe you get snow.
I remember going up there a few years ago for the Big Tens, and there was
a lot of snow.
A lot of snow.
But they're going to do it in the Viking Stadium.
Yeah,
So
but like I said,
it's almost too big, though.
Yeah,
they think they're going to set an all-time record, which they probably will.
They might, but you're kind of a long way from the max,
It'd be interesting how they do it, right?
Don't you think that's kind of the sad part about sometimes when it comes to business? Like, they're trying to get the attendance record, and it's like great, but it's like, but that's not good for the viewer as much as it is for the
double-edged sword, because we want to increase the numbers, but in a sport like wrestling, it's better when you're close to the action,
Yeah, all the energy, everything feeds off each other.
Sit in the arena and watch the match on the big screen
on the jumbotron.
It could be set at the home or at the bar.
Yeah, and then same with the fact that it's if it is cold, one of the best things about the NCAA tournament is the breaks, the time in between the matches. You see people that you haven't seen forever. You see past wrestlers, other wrestling coaches. You see everybody. It's a great community based type program where you get to see everybody. So either way, this weekend will be similar for a lot of people, and it should be good. We're gonna try to do our best to cover every round this week. Have you guys down there.
Extra round on tomorrow, Marty.
What's that?
Yeah.
There's an extra round tomorrow.
Yeah, with the quarterfinals or the morning one?
Quarterfinals.
Yeah, the quarterfinals.
Everyone wrestles twice tomorrow. So
yeah, that's awesome.
That is, to get the quarterfinals all together is definitely a good thing.
Yeah.
That'll be good for us too, because then during our meeting we can get that all worked out.
Start working on logistics, get some background on these guys.
Yeah, you guys. Maybe I'll have to send you some match notes ahead of time.
That would be great.
Pay attention to this, Matt. Pay attention to this, Matt.
Could you do me a favor and send it to the tech person though?
Yeah.
She'll take care of that for us.
She's in charge of all that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I put on the
what we can and can't say.
In the media request, I put there's one chaperone. There's one chaperone. Can I get a pass for the chaperone?
Chaperone.
Somebody make sure that these guys are not getting out of hand. But
hey, speaking of college, did anyone watch the Okie State Tech duel this weekend?
I did.
Yeah.
It was a great duel.
It was a good duel. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great match at 133.
It wasn't it though? Oh
yeah. So
if you hurry home on Sunday, you can watch Iowa Oklahoma State.
Oh, I won't miss that. Yeah. The question is now, we were talking. Where do you think Okie State goes from here? Do you think they pull the red shirt on Forrest after that match, or do you let him red shirt?
Well,
I know what I do.
I don't think he wants to red shirt, to be honest.
Yeah.
I think I think he loves to compete, and I don't think
Right.
he doesn't think he can win nationals this year. I think it probably will all come down to Okie State, whether or not they're going to take a knee and punt this year and say, all right, well, let's just focus on the next season.
Right. They're not in a position to win it this year.
But are they going to be in position to win it next year?
They could be.
I mean, Penn State is freaking good.
But you know what? They could finish second so easily, though.
This year?
Yeah.
No way.
Oklahoma State?
Oh, Okie State. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes,
I mean,
yes.
you keep him there, you're going to finish second.
Yes.
That's something
Yes.
Potential. Yeah.
I do think that's a large motivator
Right.
when it comes to
But if
keeping him on there.
I mean, you got all the other guys that are in that lineup that are true, right? So you just roll with him and say, screw it, we're going with this. And or do you watch that match and say, hey, you know, as good as you are, maybe we redshirt you this year, give you more time in the room, so then next year you come back and you could be a four-timer?
Yeah, I mean, I think if I'm David Taylor, I think I'm going to do that. That Ronnie Ramirez is really tough. I think he could All-American for sure. I think you look at Jax Forrest and what he's going to be able to bring to the program long term for the recruiting aspect. You know, if you go, listen, we want him here as long as we possibly can. He's gonna be here. He's obviously here this year.
Right.
He's helping the program this year. Next year, he's going to help the program. Next 4 years after that, he's going to help the program. He's going to be competing for world and Olympic titles every 4 years, or every year actually, for worlds and stuff. So I just feel like, if I'm him, I'm going to say you're going to redshirt this year. You know, we're still going to try to get second place, and then that sets him up for the next 4 years to try to win the tournament outright.
Or he could just say, hell no, I'm wrestling.
Yeah.
He might just say no.
Right, yeah.
There's no.
He's a competitor.
I'm doing this.
And it's a crazy weight class.
Yeah, it is a crazy weight class. It's definitely, there's no favorites in that one. Obviously, Davino goes down this last week. He wrestled Blaze, Marcus Blaze. Then it went to double overtime rideouts. And so I mean,
I don't think the national champ from last year is going to be a national champ this year.
Ooh.
Lucas Bird?
I didn't say names. I'm just saying the national champ last year. I think he's going to have a hard time being national champ this year.
Are you picking all weight classes or just 133?
133.
Well, let's say, okay, let's rank it then. If he wins,
Big Ten.
Yeah.
I mean,
What?
your national tournament right there, minus.
Oh my God!
Dax, right?
If Lucas Bird wins the NCAA title, repeating at 133 pounds, what do you think it says? Where's that rank as far as winning back to back?
Oh, that's one
unbelievable. I hope he does.
Yeah.
But I hope he does. It would be awesome.
Yeah, right. It has to be one of the most impressive repeats, knowing how tough the weight class is.
Yeah. Oh, it's a grind. He's just, even in the Big Ten, like you said, every match is going to be like, there's going to be some guys that are going to be left that are good. I don't know. If he can win it again, it'd be awesome.
Yeah. Well, let's jump over to your Hawkeyes, Marty. What's going on at 40? What's going on at 41?
I don't know. What do you
hurt?
What?
You think so?
I don't know. He's been out since, what did they say, January 30th?
So Cale Peterson's not going to be the starter.
I don't know. I just read an article today where because he's out this weekend and 84 is out this weekend.
Yeah, 84 has been out for almost a month and a half.
Yeah. And
I think he's going to be 97.
They commented, where you stand was your team, and Brian said it's still up in the air going into the Big Tens. So I don't know.
I'm curious about
that. Stepped in and had a big match. Otherwise, they lose another duel.
That put them at 6, wouldn't it? Losses?
Yeah.
Most in probably history, right?
Yeah.
I mean, what have they lost in the Big Ten? 3?
Yeah, Ohio State, Penn State,
and Minnesota.
Yeah. They lost to Ohio State twice.
How about the Badgers beating Michigan?
Yeah.
Is
Let's turn to some other team.
you know, like
45 minutes from here, and Tony Cassiope is the assistant coach. So.
yeah. So the Badgers, you're okay. Let's do it.
They've had a good season, right? We talked about this earlier.
But did you watch them wrestle Indiana?
No.
They lost the first 8 matches in a row. I'm like, what happened to them? And then the next weekend they beat Michigan.
Well, I guess that's what is it. Is it actually Wisconsin having a good season, or is it a little bit of an indictment right now at the layout of the rest of the Big Ten outside of the top 3 or 4?
Yeah, I mean, those top 3 are very, very competitive, and the rest of those teams are very competitive against each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe 5,
I don't
right?
even know if you go outside the top 4. I'd say outside the top 2.
Well, you got Penn State, you got Ohio State, you got Iowa, you got
Nebraska. You got Penn State and Ohio State.
But Nebraska,
State had a close one with Nebraska. It came down to heavyweight.
Don't take Nebraska out. They've got all Americans.
Right?
Yeah, and they seem to rise.
Yeah, Nebraska has all Americans and national champs that are in the lineup. So come nationals, come Big Ten tournament, they're going to be at the top of the placing team wise. So you can't not include Nebraska. I would say Nebraska looks a lot better on paper from a tournament standpoint than Iowa for sure.
Oh my God.
Yeah, definitely.
Iowa doesn't look good on paper, pen, crayon.
Nebraska had one of the best postseason runs last year.
Paper or pen. Or crayons, that's for sure. Oh, that's hilarious. So I mean, the Big Ten tournament's going to be interesting. Because now everybody has to wrestle the Big Ten tournament, right? Nobody can sit out, or how does that work?
You have to weigh in.
Okay.
So you weigh in, you can medical default, and then hope that you're getting the at-large.
Remember at Nebraska that year, Dan, where everybody medical defaulted out?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it was horrendous.
Yeah.
I swore I would never go back to the Big Ten if they're going to do that. And it's changed a little bit.
Yeah, better, but they were doing it in the finals.
Yeah, I know. It was just crazy.
Yeah. Well, I'll voice an opinion this year at the Big Ten. So if we get media pass, I'll have that access to those guys.
Who are you going to tell it to?
Some good interviews.
I'll do it in interviews. What do you feel about medical default in here at the Big Ten tournament? Why?
You know what I'll do? I'll get a microphone from Nate, so you have a microphone that won't work, but you can just put it up there and have him talk.
Yeah, I don't know. I will. I'll check it out.
We'll work with Tony. Maybe he can get us one from Wisconsin.
Right.
We'll be media credentials for Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Well, I think the leader of the pack here can get it done.
Yeah. I don't know if Wisconsin wants you out there. They might be taking some forfeits. They might be happy about the forfeits.
To accept them?
Yeah, because they're going to jump up on the team. You know? Yeah. The national, everything's coming to an end. This is the end of the season. It's exciting. It's all, obviously Division I wrestling. I'm looking forward to the NCAA tournament. High school, this is going to be again another fun one. It's a good week.
It is. It's gonna be great. Nothing better than the high school state tournament.
No.
Yeah. So if you're down there, anybody's down there and you see Marty and Dan, say hello and enjoy your weekend. Anything else
don't say anything bad about Dalton.
Yeah.
Not on air.
You can say whatever you want. I'm not going to be there, and I won't take offense to it. But anything else before we get out of here?
No, it's gonna be a great weekend.
Yeah,
we'll try to keep people updated who aren't able to make it.
Yeah, and we'll see everybody down there, and you guys have a good weekend.
Sounds great. All right, guys.
We'll see you.